I know in our industry, there's some photographers and videographers that really do well with each other. And there's sometimes it kind of is like butting heads.
Yeah.
So what is that dynamic like for you usually? And like, how do you handle that with videographers out there? If you could like even give some tips and tricks to videographers, like, hey, don't do these things.
Yeah.
You know, talk a little bit about that.
Absolutely. This is an age-old tale of, you know, everyone thinks their photographer and videographer are going to feud. And I get asked that question all the time. Like, who do you recommend? Like things like that. You know, the key is communication and playing like we're all on the same team. At the end of the day, we're creating something beautiful for our couples. So, you know, we shouldn't be standing in the way of each other doing that at all. And just communicating and going over timelines and, you know, making sure, because, you know, sometimes I work with videographers where it's just them and I have a second. And so we're able to shoot two things going on at the same time, but like, you know, trying to talk to them so that, you know, they can get groom prep and, you know,
been down that road.
Like, yeah, the other
that's
prep.
Not fun.
So, you know, just kind of coordinating with them, making sure that they're able to get what, you know, they can. And I'd say photographers and videographers, you know, I really like when we kind of like are, especially like when it's dance floor time and things like that, like we're next to each other. Like I want to be next to you. I want you next to me. That way we know we're not in each other's shots.
Right. Oh my gosh. Yes. I don't know. Like I feel like in receptions especially, like I'm constantly aware of like, where's the photographer? Where's the photographer? Okay. I'm not in their shot, you know, because if I see that flash comes up, I'm like jumping out of the way really quick as I can, because you know, you're right. Like I want to work with the photographer. Like there's nothing worse than when you have vendors that are butting heads for no reason. Yeah. You know, like we're all on the same team for this. Like we're all just trying to get the best moments of the day for the couple. That's all it's about. And so you're right. Like I agree with you. Like I like to be on the same side as the photographer as much as possible so that we're not in each other's shots.
Yes.
And like, again, you know, there's no reason to have to work against each other. It's better when you work with each other.